Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, I like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rikakadash, and double honors to those great millstones, all unto his truth, and also to the holy elect that is scattered abroad. I like to say, shalom, and come back here today with another great, powerful lesson, the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So the title of today's lesson is Manufacturer Crisis. So I like to say, shalom, Chol Shalom. Hope this will help you today and guide you back in the path of righteousness and back to your true power, which in fact is Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Before we start the lesson, let's look up the word manufacture.
Manufacture.
So let's get some example. It said to make, produce, assemble, create, fabricate, turn out. Let's see what else we have here. Forge, engineer. Let's get a little bit more on this, on a manufactured. Let's go down here. This is what I'm looking for right here. It says to invent or fabricate evidence or a story. So, so we seeing that, a lot of things have been fabricated. A lot of things have been made up, invented. A lot of things have been thinked up or turned up. Trumped up. So like devised, construct, cooked up. So what we're talking about is manufactured crisis. Examples of a manufactured crisis is the C19. You know what I'm saying? They call this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Where everyone had to, to get the hokey pokey, and also they are devising this economic collapse. We seeing it happening right before our eyes. Also rumors of food shortage, rumors of an EMP attack, or also a cyber attack. All these things had been engineered. All these things been constructed. They are man-made, and not about this is going into order out of chaos. They get ready to try to perform their enterprise, their devices, their agenda. Manufacture crisis. Also, we seeing that these strange weather patterns, strange weather all across the world. Flooding, hailstorm, thunderstorm, tornadoes. Tsunamis. Also earthquakes and volcanoes. It's got the heart manipulating weather, machine. Now about it can manipulate the weather, and also they have that tectonic weapon that they can use to cause earthquakes, tsunamis. So a lot of things that they're cooking up, that they're constantly the devising. That's why it said in 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, unless Satan should get a advantage of you, we are not ignorant of his devices. And he constantly rolling them out left and right. There's something going on everywhere you look. And also we seeing that different train derailments. What else? It was something saying that it was a train that was going somewhere. They had a lot of ammonium nitrate on it. It was all of a sudden it disappeared. And so we seeing that they're constantly causing all these manufactured crises, these calamities, these catastrophes all across the world. And about to bring forth the reset. This global reset, this digital society, you will not be able to buy or sell. And also the C here, the brain chip, manufacture, crises, we seeing it happening right before our eyes. And we're not ignorant of Satan's device. And a lot of things are happening. So volcanic activity. And also, they're only doing the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai from the left hand side. So the Lord is He's in perfect control. So so we don't have anything to worry about but trust and believe in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Also, another example of manufactured crisis is the border crisis. Also, this debt ceiling crisis. They're saying that we may default June the 1st. So that everybody, hey, we're not ignorant of his devices, of his his agenda, his evil plan from the left hand side. Manufacture crisis. All these things have been fabricated, been engineered. And I was about to say, hey, we seeing it happening right before. Also these mass shootings, Also, all sorts of chaos they're trying to bring forth. And I was about, hey, with lies and deceit. And out about, hey man, we're here. It is at the door. And out about, we're seeing it. Things are constantly what escalate. World War III is constantly escalate. And out about, hey, but the Spirit of the Lord is moving through the earth. Bible prophecy are jumping off the page. And also the end is being manifest right before our eyes. So the title of the day lesson, once again, is Manufactured Crisis. So let's start the videos. And after the videos, we will start the lesson. And I hope that you will get edified.
The World Health Organization warns of another pandemic. Now, here's the thing. How do you warn us something deadlier than COVID if you don't have any data to show? This rolls right into their plan of a cyber pandemic, shutting down the internet, ridding their debt, because we've had the biggest bank failures since 2008 in the last 3 months. You start a pandemic, you shut down the internet, and you give out relief funds through what? Through FedNow, through CBDCs, and that's how you convert everybody and get rid of the debt. You start over and wipe clean. Now, the debt ceiling meetings are supposed to happen this week, and they got to decide before, the first rolls around of June. Otherwise, we're going to default. But how convenient is this that they're rolling this out just in time for all this debt ceiling talk, default talk? I don't know. I just really think it's part of their whole plan. We've been through this before, and I hope you guys are ready. The World Health Organization.
This has all to do with Web3. This whole bank scare situation, bringing out Web3, creating, or at least starting the development of the financial infrastructure that blockchain economics, also known as tokenomics, will operate on or through the Web3 infrastructure. Understanding tokenomics, but this is really what this whole thing is about, man. It's slow and low. It's incremental. It's going to take time. A lot of people won't notice it. I've said this. A lot of people won't even notice. People are looking for some big, crazy, apocalyptic moment. Not happening. Doesn't need to happen. Everything is slow and low incremental, just like in 2020. Look where we're at now. Look at how much they've achieved by doing, honestly, nothing at all. Just smoke and mirrors. Putting up plastic, barriers and little signs on the ground, telling you the distance, manipulating everybody to wear masks. They didn't need to do some big, extravagant, chaotic crisis moment. They don't have to do that. It's all about perception. It's all about affecting the mind. Getting you to believe things are happening that aren't. Getting you to worry, to be in this constant state of fear and stress. So your body will break down, and then you'll need them. You'll need their solutions. You'll need their technologies. Web3, that's what this is about. Web 3.0, global data bank. Individuals have the potential to monetize their own data. We're moving towards blockchain existence.
He just issued an alert for doctors here in the U.S. warning them of a new virus outbreak. I know, right? Another one? Okay, well, the agency is asking physicians to be on the lookout for cases of Marburg virus. And you might be thinking, what is Marburg virus? Paula Suro joins us now to break down what exactly it is and what the infection looks like. Hey, Paula.
Yeah, Faith, I've got that answer for you. Marburg is in the same family as Ebola. Both diseases are viral, fatal, and can cause internal bleeding and damage to your organs. So let's show you a list of the symptoms people with Marburg can experience. These include headache, fatigue, and bleedings. And while there have yet to be cases reported in the U.S., the CDC says it is important doctors see the warning signs of this infection they are calling rare but deadly. This advisory came out in response to recent outbreaks of the virus in Tanzania and Equatorial Guinea, which had no cases reported prior to this year. Now, Dr. Jane Morgan with Piedmont Healthcare says it is contagious through bodily fluids and that you should see your doctor if you are having the symptoms we listed earlier.
So you see that all these different manufactured crises all across the world, So in that last video, seen flooding, all sorts of tsunami, earthquakes, volcanic, So they have a heart manipulating a machine, a tectonic a weapon that they can cause all these different things to come upon us. You know what I'm saying? So, but they're doing the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua from the left-hand side. So the Lord is in perfect control. They're only doing the will of the Lord from the left-hand side. And not about the Lord control both sides. And not about, he's about what balance. And not about, so, the Lord, what Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7, the Lord, he created what? The good and also the evil. And not about, hey, man, we're here. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is constantly bringing forth his enterprise, which in fact, he's getting ready to bring forth what? Righteousness. He's getting ready to bring forth what? The kingdom of heaven, that what dwells in righteousness. Hey, man, we're here. So the title of the day lesson, once again, is Manufactured Crisis. So we get started in Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Who hands? What Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks. Also, you can read about that in Job chapter 9 and verse 24. Only for a short season. Also, Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. The devil's getting ready to come down with a great wrath, because he knowing that his time is very short. That's why he's constantly engineering, trying to fabricate a lot of different crises, causing all sorts of chaos to bring forth that solution. What is that? The new world order. This global reset. This digital society. Bring forth the MOTB, the RFD microchip will not be able to buy or sell without having it in your right hand or your forehead. And I bet we're not ignorant of his devices. And I bet he constantly devising his plan, because it's in the power of his hand, but only for a short time, or a short season. He have bounds that he cannot pass. So now let's go here. Second Thessalonians, one moment. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. One moment. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. And it reads, said, for the mystery of iniquity do already works. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out the way. And out about who is he that now letteth? That's talking about the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Until he be taken out the way. He only have a short season. And out about, he at the end of his rulership. Esau is the end of this earth age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. We're seeing it happening right before our eyes. So we're seeing that, this nation is constantly crumbling. This place is collapsing all around. Our infrastructure, our supply chain lines, Also the people constantly uprising, A lot of insurrection, Uproars of the people, It's going to be a race war, sedition among men. A lot of things is happening. And about right before the great and glorious return of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. It is fastly approaching. So now let's go here to Proverbs chapter, one moment. Proverbs chapter 4, one moment. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 16. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 16. Salah. And it reads that, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and they sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. So hey, this red devil, he gonna constantly try to devise his evil agenda. Each and every day he's not gonna sleep unless he done did some sort of evil, some sort of chaos. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of calamity and catastrophe all around the world. You know what I'm saying? He got to bring forth all these problems so he can bring forth the solution. And out about hey man, one thing about it, we're not ignorant of his device. We seeing it. He's trying to devise it each and every day. And out about he's getting impatient. And out about so we knowing that the devil's getting ready to come in like a great flood. But the Lord's gonna lift up that standard. So we seeing that it happen. Manufactured crisis all across the world. And out about hey man, but he in for a rude awakening. Verse 17, and it reads, said, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. And I about to say what they do, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, that's why the Lord said in Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10, he said, never trust thy enemy. You know what I'm saying? As iron rusts, so is his wickedness. So hey man, he can't rub it off of him. He is is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. He is the devil. You know what the Bible speaks now, but he gonna constantly do wickedly each and every day. He only playing his part in the movie. And now he's getting ready to use that sword in a big way, and he's not gonna use it in vain. So now let's go here to Let's get a quick precept. Let's go here to 2 Corinthians before we close out. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. No, let's go here first. Let's go here to Isaiah chapter 62. Let's go there. One moment. Isaiah chapter 62. One moment. Isaiah chapter 62. No, Psalm chapter 62. I love the book of Psalm. Psalm chapter 62 and let's start up at verse 3. Psalm chapter 62 and verse 3. It said, how long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you, as a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. Verse 4, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah. So that everybody, hey, this the MO to what? The so-called white man, he speaks smooth with his lip. We're here to help you, you know what I'm saying? We have the solution. And everybody, what I'm saying? Everything will be all right. It is very harmless. And everybody, what I'm saying? We're here to help you. And everybody, but everybody, he constantly his inward, inwardly, he's constantly trying to find a way to to destroy you. And everybody, you know what I'm saying? So the wicked plot is against the just each and every day. So we seeing it happen. Manufactured crisis they constantly coming up with. EMP attack. Keep talking about cyber attack. Keep telling you about, what I'm saying, gonna be food short. You know what I'm saying? They know them before all this happened because it already has been engineered, fabricated. You know what I'm saying? They constantly cooking up their evil plans. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, hey, it will not work, man. That's why I'm laughing at, because his day has come. His time is short. And everybody, the Lord's getting ready to cut him off forever. And we cannot wait. So now, let's go here. Let's get a quick precept. Let's go here to 2 Corinthians. Just random scriptures, a quick lesson through the Spirit. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. He said, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. And everybody said, so who is the physical counterpart of Satan in the flesh? You know what I'm saying? That is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks. And everybody, he's trying to get that advantage through these manufactured crises. We seeing it happening every day. A train derailment, you know what I'm saying? Explosion, you know what I'm saying? Forest fire, you know what I'm saying? These floodings, you know what I'm saying? These hurricanes, these tornadoes, you know what I'm saying? These earthquakes, you know what I'm saying? Diverse places. But he's only doing the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai from the left hand side. So we're not ignorant of his devices. He's constantly bringing them forth. And he's getting ready, he's getting ready to lose his mind. And we constantly warn you left and right. And it's getting ready to be a lawless time. And he's getting ready to use all these different unrighteous decrees. And Tartarian law, these lockdowns, you know what I'm saying? Even though we're signing like a broken record, we got to be repetitive because these are the times that we're living in. And warning before destruction. And you will be well warned through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, the one that sent us. So now, let's go here to our last and final script. Let's close out in Psalm chapter 94. We'll close out here. It's a quick lesson through the Spirit. And once again, I hope that you have got edified. Psalm chapter 94, one moment. Psalm chapter 94 and verse 20. We'll start there. Psalm chapter 94 and verse 20. And it reads, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? So we seeing that, every day they constantly framing mischief by a law, by these unrighteous decrees they get ready to prescribe or authorized. You know what I'm saying? We already know they coming with this Fed Now app. You know what I'm saying? You would not be able to buy or sell without having in your right hand or in your forehead. We already know these things to get ready to come into play. They get ready to force you in a chokehold. And they constantly framing it left and right, constantly manufacturing it from the left hand side. Verse 21, they gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. Verse 22, but the Lord is my defense and my power is the rock of my refuge. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord shall be a stronghold in times of trouble. And hey man, we don't have anything to worry about, but trust and believe in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Hey man, we almost there. Verse 23, it said, and he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord our power shall cut them off. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. The Lord is getting ready to do a mighty work. And not about what was done to us is getting ready to be done to them. And not about, hey, go head on with your new world, or go head on with all your manufacturing. Christ, they will not work. The Lord is getting ready to return. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. So the title of the day's lesson, once again, is Manufacture Crises. So I like to say, all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rikah Kadash. I like to say, Shalom, Shalom.